What is up, everyone? George23 back at it again with another video, and today we're going to be doing something a bit different. It's going to be a new series I hope to try out. It's going to be called Story Time. So I just share with you guys some weird experiences that I've had in my life. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So let me introduce you to something called Kumon. It is the dumbest thing ever. It is like a math tutoring place that I go to with two of my good friends. And so far, I've had some weird times at that place. And I narrowed my favorite / funniest things from that place down to a list of 5 things. Coming in at number 5 was where I was going to go to the bathroom, and I opened the door because it said it was vacant, so I walked in. And there was a 3-year-old kid swinging around his ding-dong, if you know what I mean, all around. It was quite awkward, and I sprinted out and made a huge scene, and it was really embarrassing. The funny thing is, 5 minutes later, the kid came out of the bathroom without his pants on. He was screaming at me, yelling at me, why didn't I stay in there? And I was kind of like, it's just kind of creepy to stay in a bathroom with a 3-year-old naked kid. So, that was kind of weird. Also, his parents came to go pick him up immediately. So, that's all good. But let's get into number 4. Number 4. Number 4 on this list is quite weird. There is a 6-year-old kid who keeps talking to my friend and I. Let's call him Daquish. Weird name, but it was the first one that I thought of. Well, whatever. My friend and I were just doing our classwork, and he always sits in front of us and keeps coming up to us and asking if we're twins. And if you were to look at us side by side, you would never say that we were twins if you were half smart. This guy is really dumb, so this guy's really dumb. Sorry about that. He keeps getting creepier every time we see him. He keeps stalking us because he's sitting in front of us. One day, my friend told me that he was going to go to the bathroom in a bit. So Daquish sprints into the bathroom and leaves the door on vacant. We're kind of suspicious about this, but we don't mind him. And then we forget that he's in there. So my friend walks into the bathroom, and the kid, Daquish, sprints out, screaming and calling my friend a weirdo because he walked in on him when he was naked. Well, the Kumon leader, Noriko, has told the kid that it wasn't Joe's fault. It wasn't my friend's fault. And it was his fault because he left the door in vacant. And he is still really annoying, just to let you know about him right now. He's still really annoying, and he still goes to Kumon, but he is being watched very closely by Noriko. And yeah, so let's get in to number 3. Number 3. As you may have seen, the bathroom takes place in many of these stories. But in number 3, this is not the case. There's this one very shady kid that always comes to Kumon, but then he always cheats because he puts the answer book under the table while he's doing his work. And his packet, the thing that we store all our homework in, like the stuff that we haven't finished yet that we're supposed to do, and then the stuff that we finished and we're about to turn in. But his packet is very big, and my friend and I think that what's in that packet is just a bunch of undone homework. And one day, my friend and I were just doing our work. We were just carrying on like usual. And he spills all of his pages right in front of my friend and I. Noriko comes rushing over to go and help him pick up. But then she realizes that he has been cheating this whole time. So Noriko got furious. She started screaming at the kid, and then the kid started crying. But then I kind of felt bad for the kid, because he was just crying. But then I remembered that we were doing our work legit, while he was just cheating. And he was making us go through a torture house, while he was just not doing his work. So then, I just realized, why should I feel bad for the kid? He's a jerk. And the scary part is, Noriko got so furious and he started crying so hard that he sprinted out of the room, and then while he was running out, we heard a honk and a screech by the car. That was kind of creepy. And then he was never to be seen again. But that was number 3. Now, on to number 2. Number 2. So, as I've hinted, we do like classwork, and that's on every Monday and Thursday. And the way that people grade that is there are designated graders to grade our work, and they're hired and paid to grade our work. So then, there are these 3 graders. They are all pretty dumb of what I've heard of. And one is a man, and the other 2 are women. So they talk all the time. And this one time, the woman was giving the man some of the papers from just a stranger's work. I didn't know who it was. And then she spilled them on her lap. And then the man went to go grab them. And then hopefully you know what happened. So at that time, Noriko was not paying attention because she was talking to my sister and helping her with some of her work. So she was not aware of what was happening. The people exchanged a few touches. Hopefully you know what I mean then. And then it just got creepy. Noriko is still distracted. And then if you have seen any, like, romantic movies, I think you know where this is going to happen. So the 2 went into the bathroom. And then, yeah, you know what's happening there. And then Noriko came back, tried to find where they were. She had no idea at all where the 2 graders were. So she went to go look for them. She checked everywhere except for the bathroom, because that was the only place she had not checked. So being the leader of this whole place and all, she had keys to every room, including the bathroom. She used the keys to open the bathroom door, and then hopefully you know what happened. She got pretty pissed, but at the start, she had to just look away because that was kind of creepy. She got really pissed at him and then started yelling at the 2. And it's just been really weird having them gone. So she yelled at him, told him to leave, and yeah, so they ended up leaving the place, and then, or now, I haven't seen them lately. And the other woman that I was talking about, she has just been kind of lonely. Like, I haven't seen her yet. But that is all for number 2. Let's just get in to number 1. Coming in at number 1 is quite weird and has another thing to do with the graders at Kumon. So, there's this one grader, she's very small, but she's very, very weird. She keeps telling us that she can hear spirits, or something like that. She can hear spirits coming from Kumon or something. And then, none of us believe her, of course, but then one day we heard this weird thumping coming from the bathroom. And it wasn't from the bathroom, because the bathroom door was open, and we could clearly see that no one was in there. But then, she ran in, door closes shut straight after. It's insanely scary. Honestly, door closes shut straight after her. We never see her again. She stays in there for about at least 15 minutes, because my friend and I had to leave 15 minutes later. She just stays in there the whole time. And it's just weird. And so, yeah, I'm sorry that was a pretty short one. Don't forget to hit that sub button if you like this, and if you want to see more from me. If you like this new series that I might be starting, the whole, storytime series, please leave a like on that. Oh, remember, just friendly reminder, 15 subs, and we can start using face cams for streams. And yeah, thank you, and peace out.